What is up, everybody? It is Wick here. I got some neighborhood garage sales to go to. Should be about 20, 30 sales. And it's supposed to rain, so we're going to try to beat the rain. I'm going to go try to make some money. My pockets are filled with gold. I'm ready to spend it and find some good stuff today, so let's go. At the first garage sale, here we see some Coca-Cola stuff. Not worth anything. Some of the Coca-Cola stuff can be. Just I never actually find any. Even a lot of the old Coca-Cola stuff doesn't seem to do well. And just looking here at some of the clothing, and I spot a bunch of board games, which gets me excited. You just don't see random board games as much at garage sales anymore. I spot this Quick Whiz Tiger handheld game, and I see that some of the expansions that go with it are sealed. So it was $5, and I'm like, I better look this up. So I decided to look it up, and just not worth anything. It's selling on eBay for like $4 or $5. So yeah, that's why you gotta check stuff. I almost bought this blind. I'm glad I didn't. Like I could probably get $20. I told myself. I'm like, I better look it up. There's some knives. I didn't really check those out, but there are a lot of kitchen knives that do very well, and even the blocks that you store your knives in. Some of those by themselves can sell for $30, $45 depending on the brand. So that's something you can look out for, especially at garage sales or thrift stores that a lot of people overlook. Can bring you in some extra money. At this sale, we're looking at some books here. There's a cake pan up there. It wasn't anything great. I was looking for value tales or some interesting children's books, and didn't end up seeing anything here of value. And I was trying to move fast through these sales because there's a lot of sales going on, and they're like really close together, and there's just a lot of people. In fact, like all the other resellers I know in the area, all the competition, all the video game hunters, I seen like everybody around here. So I'm like, I gotta keep moving. So this sale, let's see, anything exciting going on here? No, I don't see anything. Not getting the greatest footage here, am I? Probably should have edited this better. There's a guy I see at sales all the time. He's a nice guy. I think he looks for mostly jewelry and antiques. So yeah, just looking around here. Haven't been paying much attention to the clothing either at garage sales as much. I've been meaning to do that, looking for the vintage stuff. There are some games here, the PlayStation 3 games. You see they're all just bad sports titles. Nothing good. Maybe there was something good there before and it got picked through. Just never know with video games. And books. I need to scan more books. I do check out books at garage sales if they're like the learning books and anything of interest. Here's something, editing the video, I should have paid more attention to these. These are like audio books, religious type ones. There's a lot of them in there for $1 or a quarter. So possibly could have made some money there. I didn't really pay attention to him. I seen him looking at some books. I'm like, hey, what are you looking at? Yeah, children's books. I'm always trying to figure out more different ones to look for, because there's so many books and DVDs out there, stuff like that there's so much media, I should say. And certain ones, can bring a $50 bill, no problem. And even like a $20 bill. And there's so much to look through. It's just hard to, tell what's worth it unless you know what you're looking for. Here at this sale, looking at the fishing lures, looking for anything good. Unfortunately, the stuff was priced up pretty high. I think he wanted like $9 to $10 per lure. Which, if there was a good lure there, that might be worth it, because some lures can sell for, over $1,000 depending on if they're collectible or not. And yeah, just searching around this sale like everyone. Doing this commentary, you tend to run out of things to say. So always looking for something to say. Some extension cords there I should have grabbed, because I actually need a couple. Just noticed those. There's some totes over there too. I didn't check the price of those, I don't think. I'm always looking for good storage totes. They don't look like they're big enough for me though. Cigar boxes, I don't know anything about those. Could have looked them up. They didn't look like anything special. But these kind of boxes I just love looking through, because you never know what you're going to find. Like pencils, there's some vintage pencils like this that can sell for 20, 30 bucks. So, and I'll everywhere there's money to be found. It's pretty crazy when you're out searching like this. It really is a treasure hunt. So that's about it for the sales. I didn't get a lot of footage this morning because these sales are always so close together. It's just like 3 streets and there's like 25, 30 sales. Most of these houses, they have like 1 or 2 tables out and just random stuff. They just want to participate in this neighborhood sale. And they do this every year. So it's just hard to find good stuff. I did pick up a couple things. I will show you here in a bit. I think I'll head over to Goodwill now, see if I can find anything in there. One thing I noticed about Goodwills is if you go on like big garage sale days, you usually can find good stuff because all the pickers are out garage selling. In this case, the shelves were empty. It's that summer grind going on where you just don't get a lot of donations. Though this is the Goodwill that was recently remodeled, so maybe they just haven't got enough stuff back out yet. And I noticed while I was leaving, like a lot of the, other resellers and people that I see thrifting and garage selling, they were starting to come in here too. I guess they had finished with the neighborhood sale. Looking over at the dolls, not seeing anything special. Not that I'd be able to spot out anything truly special, because it's not my skill set really. Always trying to add to the plush and doll skill set. Looking at the toys, just not really seeing anything, unfortunately, today in this Goodwill. So that Goodwill experience was pretty rough, nothing in there, and this is all I found at the yard sales today. First we got this Pokken Tournament Wii U game. I got it for $5. It's in really good condition. The disc has no wear or anything. It was, I could probably get 20 on Amazon, make a little bit of money, probably have to sell it for like 15 on eBay. Though I did see one sold for 35 on eBay. Know why that was. All the others were selling for about 15. So there's a little bit of money to be made. Probably just throw it in a collection. And I picked up these Pearl Izumis. I noticed that they were like the cycling shoes, which I've never dealt with before, but I know that some of them hold value. I actually walked away. I'm like, you know what, they're probably not worth anything. They look pretty generic. Then I stopped. I'm like, no, I have to go back and looked these up, and sure enough, they did have value, and I bought them. I don't know why. Sometimes at yard sales, it's just like, Goodwill, I would have looked these up in a heartbeat, but a yard sale, I just kind of like, I don't know what it is with me. I tend to not want to look stuff up, and but for $1, I should have just bought it blind, honestly, because they're cycling shoes, and they can be pretty valuable. Anyway, I'm pretty sure these are unworn. You see the sticker in there, the bottoms. I'll probably sell these as new, just like new without box. And a pair of these sold for $25 plus shipping on eBay, and they had a lot of wear on them. So actually a stain as well. So I think I'm selling these at least. I'm going to try to get $35, maybe $40 for $1. I think they're a great pickup. Man, not a very exciting morning. I really don't want to end the video here because I just don't think there's that much great content. I didn't get a whole lot of recording on the sales because I was trying to move through so quick. So I'll probably just continue it tomorrow. There might be a few straggling garage sales out, and we'll continue then. So on the way home, I stopped at an estate sale that I seen a sign for, and decided to roll the dice, see what we could find in here. And this guy was just telling me that, go ahead, look through everything. Told me I couldn't leave until I bought something, and I said I'll try. But looking in here, I thought I seen a VHS converter, which can sell for like $80, and it wasn't. And then I seen like some of the Sony VHS tapes here. I was like, no, they're not even blank. They got movies recorded on them. So that wasn't worth anything. Bunch of knickknacks and some shoes there. I was looking at the shoe brands, nothing too great there. The boots didn't look too bad, but they were kind of, I don't remember the brand of the boots actually, but I determined that I didn't want to buy them. And some dishes, I actually got quite a few dishes to list, so I really don't want to add to them unless they're just killer dishes, which I'm pretty sure those probably weren't. And like always in these videos where I'm showing this live footage, Make sure if you see anything to let me know. People are always throwing tips in the comments for stuff that I miss or maybe worth money. Here was a JVC remote. I seen how filthy it was and I just set it back. You know, remotes are like the most disgusting thing in my opinion, because they're handled all the time. You know, people probably have bad hygiene, so if you're buying these things, make sure you clean them a little before you sell them, and make sure you're washing your hands after dealing with them, because who knows, you know, what those remotes have been subject to. It's pretty crazy to think about. This is the next morning. I got 3 boxes going out to Amazon FBA. Got some packages. What is that? 3, 4, 5, 6 packages going out eBay. So I'm going to drop this stuff off. There's 2 garage sales today, so we're going to hit those. Hit a couple Goodwills, Salvation Army. See if we can find some more stuff. Do better than yesterday. Let's go. Stopped at the first garage sale, and overall this was a pretty good garage sale. I mean, I didn't find much in here, but just the fact that they had random different things, you could tell it wasn't a reseller. They didn't have a bunch of random cosmetics they were trying to sell, or it wasn't a sale that happens like 3 times a year. So I always appreciate those kind of sales. Some CDs there, I think that was a battery charger, some DVDs I was kind of glancing at to see if I seen any seasons or anything unique. And just looking over at the table, I spot a combo unit over here. It was a Philips. It did not have a remote, and they wanted $30 for it, so that was a bit too much for me. The pool looks nice. It was pretty warm. I wanted to jump in the pool. Looked through the vinyls there, and I didn't really find anything that stood out. Mostly for me, I look for, you know, the classic rock and hip-hop type stuff. That's kind of my knowledge range for that, for vinyl records. I get to this next sale, and it was pretty bad. There was just like a bunch of just random junk they were trying to get rid of, and at the same time I like random junk, so I can't complain too much. But looking through this stuff, there was just nothing to make money. I have been to both garage sales and Goodwill. Didn't find anything in Goodwill, and one of the garage sales was terrible. The other one was okay, but didn't pick up anything exciting. Got this for $2. I mean, it sells for like $13, $15. It does ship first class. It's really light, so hardly any money. It's easy to list, and you know, you start getting desperate. I'm not really desperate. I'm just you're not finding a whole lot, and you can tend to pick up things maybe you wouldn't normally pick up. And I got this remote for 50 cents. Just bought this blind, and it's only a $10 remote, so make pretty good profit. Of course, that will ship for like $2.66 or something like that. So, you know, if I sell both of those, I only make like $6 a piece on them. That's still $12 for probably less than 10 minutes of listing. So if it's worth it for you, great. It's not that worth it to me, but at the same time, you can't always find home run items. So I just got out of Salvation Army. I picked up this nice pair of Crocs. I don't think I've ever sold any Crocs before. Just recently been getting into shoes a lot more. I enjoy selling them. I did pay up for these a little bit. A couple of reasons. I kind of would almost wear these. If I put them on and they fit and I really like them, it's possible I keep them, but I probably will sell them. I don't need any more shoes. Looks like a stain there, but that's just some like light dirt. They were kind of dusty. Anyway, it looked like these were selling between $35 and $40, free shipping. Some of the ones that sold. So I figured I'd give them a shot. I think, even though I paid up a little bit on them, I think I'll still make some money. Just been researching a lot of shoe brands, looking up a lot of different brand styles, trying to pick out more than usual, because I don't know, there's something about selling shoes that I enjoy. And also ordered a bunch of stuff to clean them, polish them, so I'm going to learn how to do all that. So I'll kind of share my knowledge as I learn that, and I'm sure everyone can give me tips that already are pretty proficient shoe sellers. I gotta go drop this shipment off now, and then I'll hit the Goodwill over by there, and then that'll probably be it for the day. So I just came across a random sale where the woman was putting out stuff this late in the day, so that's pretty nice. Nothing too great though. I just got this realistic micro cassette recorder. Should be able to sell this for about $17. It's in good condition with the box and even the little ear headphone piece. So should make at least a $10 bill on that in the end. Maybe not a $10 bill. It's probably not going to be after shipping. It will ship first class, pretty sure. And I don't know, it'll be close to $10 anyway. So that was all I found today, just this small amount of stuff. But you know what? I should make $35, $40 profit in the end selling this stuff. So it's really not too bad. Plus I got to go out. Such a nice day. I wasn't stuck in the house working, even though now I'm going to have to do some work. But yeah, it's just nice to get out. Be free, be able to go and kind of just freestyle it, go to Goodwill, went on a walk, you know, do all that kind of stuff. But that's going to do it for the video, everybody. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. This has been Wick. Till next time.